Hello everybody, it's Max McAllister from Traxxion Dynamics here today to give you a little safety warning and something that you need to look for and inspect if your motorcycle should ever happen to tip over. And so what I want to warn you about is if your motorcycle tips over, you need to inspect the rear tire, particularly if it tips to the right. Your final drive can dump oil out of the vent at the top of the final drive, and the oil will pour down the final drive and get all over your tire and create a potentially hazardous situation there. So, and what I don't know, because I've never done it long enough, is we've dropped our bike, as you've seen several times while we were developing our tip over kit, but in just the moment that our bike lays on the ground, a minute or so while we measure and take pictures and videos and stuff, by the time we stand it up, oil is poured out of the final drive and pours down onto our rear tire. So it's done that twice. And so what I don't know is what happens if someone tips your bike over in a hotel parking lot and it just lays there all night and no one knows who to tell, and you come out in the morning, your bike's been laying on its side for 6 hours. For all I know, the final drive might drain itself. I honestly don't know. Or you're at dinner for an hour and it lays on its side for an hour. So you'll need to gauge the size of the puddle of the oil that may have leaked out. So, and your final drive does not hold a lot of oil. What if we have one of those little bottles? It holds less than one of these bottles of oil, but you could certainly gauge the amount of that as a puddle on the ground, which might spread out to be a couple feet around. And if that happens, I wouldn't drive my bike very far. I would just, I would try and get to where I could get some final drive oil and refill it. But let me show you where we're looking here. On the right side of the bike is where your drive shaft comes back, and your final drive assembly drives the motorcycle from the right side of the bike. And what we're looking for, or where your oil is going to come out, if you follow my little tool here, up here is the vent, the breather for the final drive, and that's where that's where it's coming from. So it's not that you'll have damaged anything; it's an actual natural breather. The oil will just pour down the final drive and leak all over here and get all over the tire. It'll just be soaking wet. Ours said a couple times we dropped our bike, both times to the right, it oiled down the tire. So I just wanted to give you a heads up about that, because it's obviously a safety concern to oil down your tire, and then also potentially have your final drive be low or without oil. If a little bit pours out, it doesn't matter. Don't take a panic. You don't have to do anything. Just go on about your trip and nothing's going to get hurt. So anyway, that's my tip for today. My name's Max. Don't forget to shop at our website for our products, traxxion.com, www.traxxion.com. And I'll be back with more great content soon. Don't forget to subscribe and give the thumbs up, because that helps out the channel. Thanks a lot. Bye.